Hello there and welcome back to the Achievement Planner, and today I'm coming to you with amazing game, 7 Days to Die, even though on the console it's not the best, and on PC apparently it's better, I don't know. And I thought I wasn't going to get 100% in this game, because their achievements are ridiculous, just so you know. But if you're willing to do this, then I will show you how. So here we go, 43 achievements, 1,000 gamer score, 8 out of 10 difficulty. It is... You can get all the achievements on the easiest difficulty. That's basically why. But it's still 8 out of 10 on the easiest difficulty. Completion time, 100 to 150 hours. That's what True Achievement says. My tracker doesn't work on this game for some reason, so I have no idea how long I played it. But I'm sure I played it at least 100 hours. Playthrough 1, all achievements, and I have here 3 game saves. I made an original save, which was a world... by the way, there are 2 types of worlds. Novice game, and there are random worlds. And I did all of mine with Novice Game because that's kind of like a already made map that the developers made, where everything's in the same spots and you could find the map to see where things are. Yeah, that sounds like, that's probably easy then. No, it's not easy. All right. But the other one is random, so things are just all over the place. And the point of this was to get the achievements, not to do the random necessarily. So the first game save was a single player game, where I started out and I just did a lot of stuff, and I'll go over that. The second one was a multiplayer game where I was able to do the multiplayer stuff, and actually I'm playing with my friend also. And the third game save was just a game that I put on the hardest difficulty possible, and I'm just dying on. Why would you die on a game? Yeah, these achievements are ridiculous. Anyway, basically this game is, and I know, people are going to be mad when you say Minecraft with zombies because, well, first of all, Minecraft has zombies. But it's like Minecraft. It's similar with the crafting, the actual crafting system. I actually think the crafting might even be... No, we're not saying better. It's very different, all right? But I really like the crafting system so much that I kept enduring through this until I actually got far enough to enjoy it. But the zombies, yeah, zombies will kill you, obviously. So it's like a zombie game and a crafting game combined. So, Category 1, Basic Achievements. 3 achievements, 35 gamer score. Number 1, Good in the Sack. Oh, dear. All right, 10 gamer score. Place your first bedroll, old bed, or king-size bed. I don't even know how to make an old bed or king-size bed. So, I made a bedroll, and I put it down. And these 3 things are in the tutorial missions. Oh, the tutorial missions are only like 8 of them. And then you have to find a trader, and then that's it. That's the only story. Only missions. All right, cool. So I made my first bedroll, placed it, and it's not hard at all. Number 2, because he's the axe man. All right, the 15 gamer score, craft your first stone axe, and I just needed to pick up small stones, wood, and plant fibers. Oh yeah, so basically when you start out the game, there are these plants on the ground. You have to punch them. Punch a tree, get some wood, and then... and then pick up some small stones. You get that stone axe. Then you can start using the axe to break things. So you get that one. Number 3, Handyman, 10 gamer score. Craft your first wood frame. And just like, kind of like, I guess like the scaffolding. That's it. That's the word I was thinking of. The scaffolding in Minecraft. It kind of looks like that. You get a wood frame and you just make it out of wood. Really easy to make. And you can make so many of them. And you just have to craft your first wood frame. There you go. You get these 3. These are the 3 achievements you'll probably get and be like, okay, I think I can do this game. And then you'll either say, I can do this, or you say, nope, done, because this game. All right, here we go. Category 2, ongoing achievements. 8 achievements for 195 gamer score. And I'm not trying to say don't play this game. This game is awesome. I love it. In fact, I'm going to do some challenge modes, challenge playthroughs. But it's not for everybody. So number 1. I'm not even going to say the names of them. I'm just going to say you have to craft 50, 500, 1,500, and 5,000 items. And that wasn't super hard. I got that pretty easy, pretty early on. So then the next 4 are traveling 10, 50, 250, and 1,000 kilometers. So 1,000 kilometers might not sound like a lot, but in my 3 games, after playing quite a bit of time, at least 100 hours, I still hadn't gotten that. So I was getting kilometers just in my multiplayer game. And by the way, I played with my friend Damage Cake Gaming, and her and I, we played, and we've been playing, just doing different things. And, so I was just killing zombies and traveling, killing zombies and traveling. And yeah, it's even playing with her, I still, it just takes forever. And you could get a bike apparently. No, you can't get a bike apparently. Only on PC can you get certain things. It's kind of unfortunate, but there's a mini bike that I still can't figure out how to do. Maybe at some point I'll get it. But just traveling takes forever. So even on the game where I'm killing myself over and over, I'm just traveling as much as I can. And it's like it just takes so long. This is usually the last achievement people get on this game. It's really unnecessary. If they had done 500, it still would have been for so much. But man. Anyway, category 3, death achievements. 13 achievements for 365 gamer score. I guess one for every day. I don't know. All right, number 1. Oh, so I'm just going to go through these again like the other one. The first 4 are dying 5 times, 25 times, 100 times, and 500 times. So fortunately, I got good at the game and I stopped dying. But that was not fortunate for these 2 dumb achievements. I think they're dumb because why do you have to die? Like, really? The whole point is don't die. So I made the other world and I just die. And I put a bedroll down. I put it where zombies are. I spawn, they kill me. I spawn, they kill me. I spawn, they kill me. Eventually, they break the bedroll, and you go somewhere else, they spawn, they kill me. Just put on the hardest difficulty, and then just keep dying 500 times. Oh, dear. Unless you're really bad at the game, you just want to die naturally, or if you want to jump off a building, like you could do those things. All right, the Grave Digger and the other 3 are killing 10, 100, 500, and 2,500 zombies. If you're playing for fun, you'll get this. This is not as hard as it seems. It's definitely challenging. It's definitely a huge number. I think it's too many, but in playing with Damage Cake Gaming, this wasn't a problem. So you just keep playing, and I got good, and I actually got my weapon is the hunting knife. Of all the weapons, that's the knife. That's the weapon I used. Of all the weapons, no guns and stuff. I don't know. So that's the one I just stab them in the face, they die. So yeah, you'll do this to the game. The next 5 are scoring 10, 50, 250, 500, and 1,000 in a single game. So what that basically means is you need to kill 1,000 zombies without dying. That's basically what it is. Now, and after a while, I did get good enough, and I had a powered-up knife, and I got strong enough where I did do it. But if you die, it takes away points. It doesn't just take away 1 point. Every time you die, it takes away more points. Every time. So if you die, you really don't want to die. You want to try to not. Yeah, obviously. So that's why it's annoying. It's not just like, do 1,000 in a row. It's like it takes away points. So yeah, so you can see your points in the main menu. But I know I'm sounding like this game is frustrating, but it is. But it's awesome. Anyway, it's like the weirdest thing. It's both. So yeah, as long as you do that in a single game, so you can't switch games and do that. Oh, by the way, traveling, killing zombies, dying, all this stuff is throughout all your different gameplays. The one that is not is the single game scoring the 1,000 points. You have to do that in one single gameplay. Category 4, survival achievements. 8 achievements for 230 gamer score. Oh my gosh. All right, now I have since done this almost completely with zombies around. But the easiest way to do this, and it's not easy, even if you do it like this, is to shut off zombies. So I shut off zombies for quite a while on my single player game. Has to be on single player, by the way. It can't be on multiplayer. So, number 1, brush with death, and then the other 3 after it. Survive for 50 minutes, 150 minutes, 500 minutes, 1250. 1,250 minutes. And by the way, 1,250 minutes is about 20 days. No. 20 hours and 50 minutes, I believe, in real time. So like in our time, 20 hours and 50 minutes. Yeah, I think that's how long I had to not die for. So the first 2, 50 and 150, I got with zombies on. And then after that, I shut them off and I tried to get my wellness up and I tried to survive. And it was challenging. And you say, well, why? There were no zombies. Well, you don't want to go anywhere suspicious like the army base or other places that have mines. So there's this place called the Burnt Forest, and it is frightening. And there are mines. So yeah, you just don't want to walk in there because you'll get blown up. And if you get blown up and you're 20 hours in and you haven't done it yet, you have to start all the way at the beginning again. So it's a long grind of not doing that. Also, you can starve. You could dehydrate. You could freeze to death. You could overheat, and there's so many ways to die. So the easiest way I would say to do is shut off zombies and try to just live in one spot. And what you can do to stay alive is how you do your wellness. You start with 100 wellness when you start the game. Every time you die, you lose 10 wellness. And then you lose 10 wellness. So in the beginning, I got down to 70. The lowest you can get is 70 wellness. So I got down to 70. I'm like, why am I so low? Because I died in the beginning. So if you start a new single-player game, you're at 100. And to raise your wellness is very difficult. And as you go closer to 200, once you get past 150, it's way harder. So the best way to do your wellness is to eat cornbread or bacon and eggs, the meat, or to drink goldenrod tea, or to take vitamins. These are the main ways that you want to raise your wellness the best. They'll really like boost it. So to get bacon and eggs, you have to kill animals, which is hard. Animals are all around, by the way, when zombies aren't. Even the zombie bears and dogs, by the way. But you have to kill animals and pick up the eggs from the nests, the little birds' nests. And you can make bacon and eggs, or you can just find meat and from killing animals and make other meat. That'll help your wellness. The goldenrod tea, you'll see goldenrod flowers all over. You pick them up, and you got to put them with a bottle of water, and you make goldenrod tea. And then also the other one is the cornbread. If you find the cornfields, they're right by the town where I am in the hospital. That's where my base is. There is a farm, and if you take all of the corn from the farm, you can make that into cornbread, and cornbread is the best for your wellness. Also, especially the zombie nurses, if you find the vitamins. So if you take the vitamins and you eat your cornbread and you eat your meat and you drink your goldenrod tea, you will not only survive and not be hungry and starve to death, which can lower your wellness, or dehydrate, which can lower your wellness, but you will also raise your wellness a lot. So, and also you could turn on looting. So your looting, once you could shut off the looting so that once you look at an item or like a bag or something, it's empty. Or you could turn it on so it refreshes and it respawns what's different things in it. It's always random. So yeah, so the best way to raise your wellness is, and also don't get hit. If you get hit by anything like a zombie or you die, your wellness will go down. So I would say that this is probably the most challenging. Living for a long time was actually less challenging. This was the most challenging for me. All right, so hopefully that made sense. And once you get to 200, you'll be pretty good. You'll be pretty strong too. All right, category 5, miscellaneous achievements. 7 achievements for 75 gamer score. So now that all that stuff's out of the way, let's go to the actual not bad achievements. These are like the normal ones. Number 1, dig deep. Get down 10 gamer score. Get down to 3 meters or bedrock in a game. So I just grabbed a shovel and I dig down to the bottom of the earth, and I got that. All right. In the beginning, I had to get a stone shovel because I was digging on cement. I should have just went in the ground and the grass, whatever. But yeah, not super hard. Once you get the bedrock, you'll see. Oh, by the way, to get out of it, to get out of that hole, just make wood frames. So make sure you have wood and wood frames. I don't remember how many I had to have. Maybe 50. Maybe 60, but you just keep putting the wood frames and you build your way out of the hole, and then you could pick up some of them too. All right, number 2, playing doctor. Stop a critical bleed out with a bandage, first aid bandage, or first aid kit. So it'll say you're bleeding out, and then you just use one of those and you get that achievement. At first I did it and I didn't get the achievement, but I got it eventually. Number 3, Evil Knievel, 10 gamer score, break your leg. So if you fall from a high ledge that's not too high, you will sprain your leg. If you jump again, you'll break it. I didn't do this on purpose. I broke my leg easily, and I got this achievement. If you jump too high, you will die. So they're kind of the 3. Sprain your leg, break your leg, or jump from too high and you die. So as long as you break your leg, you get this. Probably don't do this when you're trying not to die for all that time and raise your wellness. That's not a good idea. All right, 4, the Homestead Act, 50 gamer score. Place your first land claim. So in the multiplayer levels or game, when you play, you start the game with a land claim, and wherever you want to put your base, you put it down. You claim your land. There you go. But I got this on my single player game. Apparently I was able to craft one and then put it down. All right, cool. So yeah, I did. So, but that's an easy one. On top of the world, number 5, 10 gamer score, get up to 255 meter height in a game. I just stacked, just like in Minecraft, I just stacked wood frames all the way to the ceiling of the game. And it's just like, it is just like Minecraft in this case, where you jump, place it, jump, place it, jump, place it, jump, place it. You know, now to get down, you could jump down and die, of course, if you want. Or you could just pick up your wood frames. You don't have to even break them. You could just pick them all up again. It's really cool. The Polar Bear Club. This one was actually tricky for me because there's a little thing that you have to know. So be naked, feel like temperature 0 degrees or lower. That's what it feels like there, and 100% wet. So I went to the cold snow biome, and it got down to 0 degrees. It was not a problem. I took off my clothes, and it was cold. Then I also went in the water that was right in the area. It was a cold lake, and I got 100% wet as long as you go in the water. So I was like, I'm not getting this achievement. 0 degrees, 100% wet, no clothes on. I'm like, what's going on? I don't understand. Apparently I have my glasses on. So you have to take off your glasses. That is why I did not get the achievement until I took off my glasses. So make sure you're completely naked, even your eyes. All right? Yeah, that one is not too hard. Also, not an achievement you want to do if you're trying to survive all that time and raise your wellness. I did these after I finished all that. 7, Dirty Larry. 10 gamer score. Kill 44 punks with the 44 Magnum. I was a little concerned that this was going to be hard to get because I hear the 44 Magnum is kind of hard to get. By the way, with the weapons in this game, you find pieces of weapons. Sometimes you could find a weapon, like a pistol, like there, or like a sniper rifle, but usually you find a Magnum frame, Magnum parts, Magnum barrel, and Magnum the last part. I don't know what the fourth part is, but you find the 4 parts. So you make a Magnum, right? No. You need to then find the book for making a Magnum. Everything in this game has schematics. So if you find a schematic for making a pistol, you could then craft a pistol. Otherwise, you can't craft it, even if you find parts. If you find a schematic for ammo, then you can craft ammo. But until then, you can't craft it. So you have to find schematics, and you will find them by looking in bookcases. You'll find them in houses. There'll be bookcases. In stores, there'll be bookcases. There's a bookstore where you can go in. You can go in the bookstore and get a whole bunch of schematics. Also, the trader, by the way, there is a trader. You can go to him or her, and you can go to them, and you could trade money, which they're called the Duke's coins. You find them all over, or you could trade to them. Any extra schematics and weapon parts I didn't need, I traded. Any by the way, if you use a lot of by the ways right now, if you use a wrench on cars, that is one of the best ways to get items to sell to the trader. But a note, the trader will glitch because this is the Xbox 360 version, Xbox One version, and this is going to glitch on you because the game shut off numerous times, and it was fine. I went right back on, everything was saved, but yeah. So there was a point where, the trader's closed at night. It's only open during the day hours, so he'll close or she'll close. And what happened was 2 or 3 of my traders closed, and then it wouldn't let me open. They wouldn't open again. So I don't understand. They glitched out. So the whole point of all of that was about the Dirty Larry. So once you made the Magnum and you get the Magnum bullets, which you could either find things to learn how to craft them, or you could find the parts all over, or you can get them from the trader. And you just have to kill 44 zombies with the Magnum. So if you have a friend who already has a Magnum, like I do, like you could use your Magnum and the bullets to kill zombies and get it easily. But honestly, it wasn't that hard to find it. You find that eventually. And category 8, multiplayer achievements, 4 achievements for 100 gamer score. Oh dear. So my other friend, the Bender Win. Let me tell you, without her help, I don't know what I would have done, because she hooked up her controller, and then a second controller in the house, and then also got her other friend to join me, and literally we stood on my roof, and I had to kill them 10 times, to 100 times, 500 times, and 2,500 times. This is by far the most ridiculous achievement I've ever had to do in all of my gaming. It literally took us I forget exactly, I think almost 8 hours, 7 hours and something, or 8 hours. And I was falling asleep at the end. Actually, so was she. And I was just killing them over and over. And I was so strong. That's why I used the hunting knife to kill all the zombies, because my hunting knife was like maxed out. So yeah, hunting knife is the best to kill them. One-shot kill after a while if you upgrade while you're doing it. By the way you upgrade is if the more you kill, the more you do things, you get points and you spend it on stuff. So yeah, for this I upgraded my knife and kept killing them. This was horrible. Anyway, but this game is awesome. If you can endure trying to survive all that time, raising that wellness and just grinding that out, if you could survive 8 or plus hours killing another character, by the way, it can't be another controller. Can't be your other controller. It has to be another person on a real person. If you can get really good at killing zombies without dying, if you could travel for a long time, you can do this game. It's not impossible. It's actually easier than I thought it would be, but I'm not done playing it. I love it. So I hope you enjoy it as much as I've enjoyed it. And thank you, my friends who have helped me. So I'll see you next time on the Achievement Planner.